Morning comes, cold, clear, and bright. The early chill is an old familiar friend. The short days in Indian summer leave me craving the cozy shade of winter. The day starts early, loading gear, dreaming of what we will find. The plans laid in the days before have finally reached the point where we can head out on the hunt to quest the details of the day, to capture as many moments as we can. Quest on.
I have such a good feeling about today. We're meeting my parents here. We're at a place that's like a local popular swimming hole, and there is nobody here. And they've been swimming. I mean, you can't hardly even find a place to sit here half the time. Not to mention, there is a chance of finding some older stuff in amongst it because, you know, rivers have been around forever, so you never know what's going to turn up out of their waters. A lot of garbage. You can see that we got coals and everything else. And it's early and I haven't had caffeine yet. But look how shallow the water is. And yeah, we're just working banks in between willows everywhere. That's probably recent. The peoples that come here eat those still, as we used to often. So sometimes they're historic, sometimes they're brand new. Okay, I will let you know. I'm gonna start hunting. I gotta get everything all set up and going, and then we're waiting for them to show up, and we might try some other spots. It's just gonna be a good day, so let's get going. So our first target officially is this scrap of metal. No telling. Second target, first coin, is reading a 76 on the Garrett. So I imagine probably a zinc penny. 1984, first year of them. So they will be in the 75-76 range here as we are ground balanced to this soil. And I have the Garrett AT all-terrain. Proportionate audio is on, and I'm in zero discrimination mode. I'm just ignoring the iron signals with my own brain, and sensitivity is all the way up. Well, there's a screaming 81 signal 2 inches down, so it's either a copper penny or a dime or silver something. We're right by the edge of the water here, on the backside of a sitting log. Probably a pocket penny or a pocket dime. Well, looks like it got pushed here by the water. There it is. And that is a modernish 2006 10-cent piece US dime. Okay, I almost gave up on this target. Those weird numbers. You can see how many roots I'm going through. It's just a willow. Meaning that they have probably the largest amount of roots. You know, they just grow like a hairy mat. This is all willow root. So they'll recover. I almost gave up. I thought, well, I'll pry this can lid, or this can out of here so we don't hear it next time. I feel a spoon. Not just the bowl, but it's stuck, and it's stuck deep. Huh, stainless china. That's funny. It's kind of opposite of what you want to hear, but makes sense with all the, you know, it was like, it's round, it's good, it's flat, it's high, it's low. You want to make a Garrett jump around, put something flat and stainless under it. Goes from its lowest numbers to its highest. It's pretty cool though. Well, old creepy willow is tricking me into putting my finger way down in there. And I think it's just a can that it ate long ago. I got that out of there. I don't know if it's attached, but it is aluminum. It's definitely a big silver object that's not silver. So we're gonna let that one have that. We can put some rocks back. Okay, might as well dig these 81s together. That's where that one is. Oh, copper penny. So before 1983, it's a 73. It's been here for a while. Got some in the ground patina. Really old piece of copper wire with the green patina on it, and it's solid, so it's good for art. Okay, we have just popped a little green coin. It is reading 80s. Oh yeah. Okay, I see on the back. It's the Lincoln Memorial. It's got to be Lincoln on the front. It's not a wheat. Sometime after 58. Just in ancient looking condition. I thought for a second I saw the back of a flying eagle there, but I don't think so. So here is an 82, which I don't think is a bottle cap, because it wasn't moving around. It wasn't rolling or anything. It was a solid signal. Oh, I see green, biggage. So that's some little gas line or water line, copper pipe. Old and green patinaed. We'll take it. It's a pretty old little bullet head there. Just popping out of the clay and such. This is all cobbles and clay, and usually at the bottom of a raging river, so I'm not going to pick this area too much. It's where my dad pulls his dimes from, so let him get at that. But I'm going to work this little patch here. So this little piece is metal, and it is pewter, I believe. It's kind of thin, a little bit flaky in a sense of like tin, a little bit bendy. Ooh. But no telling what it was. Just a flat part of something pewter, but with many broken away edges. So it is old. It's tin and lead mixture is what makes pewter. And then out of the bushes leaps the old man with his detector blaring. Glad you made it up.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Bullets and pennies so far.
I found one here. It says grow more food. Because as soon as I picked it up, I could tell it wasn't a penny, but it sure looked like one. It's in here somewhere. But see, as soon as I picked it up, I knew it wasn't a...
Oh yeah. It's not a fresh drop either. It's got some green.
Yeah. Well, I had to scrub it pretty hard to get down to that. And it's
Grow more food, 1 cent.
Yeah, I'd never seen it grow more food 1 cent, but then you turn it over and it's...
Oh, Elizabeth.
Yeah, and it says Fiji, 1979. And see, it's just a little smaller than a penny.
Yeah. No, we were pulling Fiji coins out of that weird foreign coin spill at the lake, remember?
Yeah, pecan dam?
Yeah.
That's the first time I found one in the wild.
In the wild. Well, that was pretty wild. I thought we were looking at a ring for a second. Don't think that we are. Some sort of hose pipe part. Hose pipe part? That might make more sense than it sounds like. Let me get this cleaned up. Well, it is old, and it's a either lead or pewter little thing. I could squish it, but I'm not going to. Well, this tricked my detectoring, but it is a keepable target. Looking at probably a hand-forged steel or iron ring. It's got some concretion and pebbles stuck to it. That's pretty cool. This would have come this way and been pounded flat, and then they would have just laid next to each other. I'm not sure if it would have been an actual joined link or if it was just laid next to each other, but you can see what it was. Now we're going to bring it home, and we dug it out of the roots. Here's a, I think 81 or an 82 penny. Oh, $1977, my birth year. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's a lucky thing. Oh, it's always nice to have a big breeze come up so that you know you're on track. Okay, first piece of jewelry. We're at a spot that was swimming, and then the water went down. And I found these before, so I could tell it's just bling. But it's an earring. It's got a bunch of stones in it. Oop. And it had the back in it. So, unless it ripped out of an ear, they took them out, and at least one of them dropped out of whatever they were in. So, we'll note what number it was, mid-50s. And possibly look for the other one. Jewelry or unskunked. I am digging this massive hole here, and still haven't located what's giving me the signal, which means that it's not really down deep, but it's big. But out of this hole, here's the rock I just poured out in front of you. Look at that. Got a beautiful band, two tones, it's a nice gray. But this came out a second ago. And it is beautiful. Got a lot of colors to it. And then, see what else. Well, lots of different rocks here. Wow, look at that one. So there are some real, pretty translucent different stones here. Look at this jasper. So, those are going with us too. A dime. It's a 2018, last year. And this is still attached to a layer of sedimentary, like gray sandstone. You can see the quartz, which runs between both of them. And this, I believe, is another layer of chert. It's got a really beautiful color, but you can see by the way it's layered in with this other rock that's probably a sedimentary. Well, began its life like that, I mean, as a layer. Well, here's our next metal target. You can see it there. And out of the hole with it came that little gem. This almost looks foolish. And it actually has some nice greens. I hope it picks up for you. Here's why I'm excited. I dug an 81 and 1966 copper penny out of here. And I'm getting like a high 86 signal right here. I have dug a lot of aluminum out of here, so be prepared. But I was hoping that maybe it had come with a friend. What are you? Oh, it's a Washington. It's a state quarter. Just happened to be sitting there by the 66 or 68. That's a 2005. Oh. But still, coin. Good find, good rush, good fun. Look at this penny just a little ways down. It is so worn out. Scrubbed by the river. It's a good sign. Let's find the silver. For some reason we're at the end of all the swimming beaches, and that must be new gravel from above washing downstream, and this is where the old gravel is gone. We're on to it. Is that all metal?
Yep.
Crazy fun. You can see the bottom in here. You see the bottom. We should wait for a super sunny day and then snorkel down there and get all the goodies. This is where I fall in with my backpack and all my crap.
I did fall in there, so
Yeah.
I didn't fall all the way in, but I dropped my glasses, my shovel, everything.
And you found some metal?
Yeah. Here's the metal I found.
Well, good work. I think you found the biggest of the day.
It's a metal spill,
What's
obviously.
that?
Spilled
Metal.
over from the vineyards.
Oh, I think that was before that. I see the barbed wire.
Yeah.
This is probably the orchards displacing the ranchers, right? Because that's animal.
Yeah.
Look at all that barbed wire all thrown in there.
I know. It's tons of barbed wire.
And
look
then
at that
pipes.
pipe. It's like number 1.
But those pipes
And
may have
that's
been
number
old
2.
barns and old stuff right here, you know?
Number 2. This is, look at this.
Yeah.
This is no messing around stuff.
Yeah.
And the barbed wire here is incredible.
It's
Look
a
at
good
this.
riprap though. Look at how the dirt slid into it
Yeah,
and how it's stuck in the bank.
it's incredible.
And you can see these trees actually. They have become one over time, you know?
I don't think the tree would still be there unless this barbed wire and pipe were here, because it looks like that held
Yeah.
what was left of him.
Yeah. But that is cool. Look at that
That's
fun
incredible.
game.
That's a chain, you can go right over it.
Well, I don't know about walking, but hanging. But that's a
I'd fall on my
perfect.
knees
I would probably flip on you.
in a swimsuit.
I think I'd probably hang. Do you like monkey bars?
Yeah, but I could hang.
But
I'd do it if I had on cutoffs and tennies.
well, we're still going strong here. And my dad has the hugest pocket of coins you've ever seen. And I just pulled a 1974 screaming 90 signal quarter out of there. So there's more to be had. Wait till you see this cleanup. No coin spill here. We got a 1982 dime next to a 2010 dime. Literally crawling through the willows. There's another beeper in the bushes here, but I can't see the body. Another 81. Looks like it was a 3 dime spill. 96.
There's another penny.
That counts as a coin spill. I heard it going off and double beeping on you.
And another penny.
3 coin spill.
I got 8 quarters up in one spot up there.
Yeah, those swimming trunks, when you sit down, it all goes, huh?
Yeah. Lose your pride and your shame. Up there. Hiding in the leaf. 4 penny.
And you're leaking.
Yeah, damn blackberry.
That's what Ritter said. As long as I've known you, that's the first thing you start doing is leaking.
Tell I'm having fun if I'm leaking everywhere.
We got an 81 here, and there's old coins that have come out of here. So, it's like a modern dime. 2004. There's the edge of a green coin. Do you see it? Right there. What are you? Oh, it is another Lincoln Memorial. What year at least? We'll check that. 1980. 77 penny? Well, come on, strike it rich. We got 20 more minutes. That's the good luck omen. 1959 penny. We're all just down to it. It's like quiet, and except for the beeping and digging. Yeah, 1959, I believe. The year after Wheaties. Okay, here's my cleanup. Here's all of the trash targets and stuff that I found. This is our, not sure, it feels pretty light now in aluminum and looks ripped off of something, so I'm thinking like a ladder piece. Spoon, knife blade. These are copper pennies, quarters, dimes, zinc pennies, that sinker iron thing. This is what I've been waiting to find. This is the fuse that I'm going to use to fix my machine, and I'm going to go to my door into summer. Look, I found the fuse.
Cool.
When I got to the future, I didn't know where to locate new ones, so it's been kind of a tragedy. Okay, and I found a blingy earring, so I got jewelry so I wasn't skunked. We got coinage, got old wire, old copper tubing, some really pretty rocks. What did you guys get? I know I didn't get rid of my old gray truck. There it is.
Owned it today. I had a great day. I just pigged out on quarters.
Is that? I hate it. Just look good, man. Nice patina on that one.
I know. Yeah, a couple of these dimes I had to dig way deep for, and when you pull them out, I'm going, please be another mercury dime. But no, they're all copper centers, and then pennies, and then a couple of my favorites of the day is this button I found. You know, it's like a lapel button, but I think it's a lady planting a tree or something.
Oh yeah. Nice. It's always a good thing.
And then I found this weird coin, and you know, it's got Elizabeth or something on one side, so I'm thinking a British coin. But then if you flip it over, it's I can't think of the name of it now.
Fiji.
Fiji, yeah, 1979. I don't know what it's doing here.
That's unique.
And then rolled medallion out of a penny. And it says California redwoods on it. It's got redwood.
Oh.
And then the usual suspects, you know, you got trash targets and a couple of bullets.
Oh, it's an old cap. I bet you that's like old cap.
Yeah, it rings real nice. And
From that valve stem or something,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, valve stem cover. But old school. Marvelous day. Quest goes on.
Clean up. This is not all of the garbage. There's a ton down there, so we'll have to go back and pick that up. Fishing line, don't throw that down. Turtle out of a champagne cap. A nice sinker. That baby's nice. This is an old copper pot handle. Really like that. A little sinker. Melted lead. Sink drain thing. 50s, maybe. All this was vineyard garbage from back in the day. I'm not sure what they used it for, but probably before they started tying things up, they used metal. Because it was all the same type of
Ribbony stuff.
ribbony aluminum. But piles of it, bringing in about 76 in the vineyard. The usual suspects. And my oldest, here's 2 quarters, dimes, 1 nickel guy here, all pennies. My oldest penny of the day was a 1961, not a Wheatie, but I found in 1977. And the quest goes on.
Hey Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it, and if you enjoyed it, please remember to hit the thumbs up. It helps YouTube know that you like the channel and that you think it should still exist, which is really important in this period in time. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.